Alright, today we're making a monster. But not just any monster, we're doing Monster Bash. Now Monster Bash is a game where you draw 6 cards from a random deck of monster bits. You then have to draw, sculpt, kitbash, whatever your medium is, you have to make a monster with those cards. This year, Monster Bash 6 is run by Taryn from Conjured Craft, a great craft on the channel. Please check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. They're amazing. Please do so. These are all the people that made cards for this. I'll leave links to all of them in the description as well. And yeah, we're going to do one. Alright. Okay, so these are the cards I drew. Now the beauty of Monster Bash is that you can kind of interpret them any way you want. For example, the hands and the eye, I'm going to combine them to use a really cool bit. Let me find it. Here it is. Got it. See this kind of hand? The light's so damn bright. It's like a hand with an eye on it.
Ever since I learned what Monster Bash was like a year ago, when I was watching them first come out for Monster Bash 5, before I did the YouTube thing, I've wanted to do it for so long. And now that I have a YouTube channel, I can do it. And you don't need a channel, actually. Just do it. It's like an excuse to just make something cool. And it's really fun. Even though the deadline is technically up, if you haven't done it yet, I highly recommend you do it. Because it's blast. It's so cool. And everyone's very supportive. For my monster, I was going for a bit of a culty type feel with the hand-eye head, which is actually an old piece of jewelry that I used to wear for ages, and it broke. I can't be bothered fixing it, so now I've turned it into this weird thing, and no regrets. This is great. I'm really happy with how it turned out, to be honest. I think some bits, if they have the story behind it, like this necklace I used to wear for ages, it gives the monster you make an instant narrative. And that's something I try to do with my miniatures, is just make them more than just a mini. Make them more than just a plastic toy. I love to give them narrative, story, character, personality, like individual traits to make it seem more rooted in the universe that it's in. Even if it's just to sit on a shelf and look cool, I like to give little aspects, like scars, to prove that maybe it did once go out and adventure or whatever. But yeah, I think bringing narrative and life to miniatures is really important. Also, really quickly, this card right here, I'm interpreting as like hunched over, which is why I'm using the base model I am, okay? So please don't be mad. I'm not cheating anyway. Real, I'm gonna take it now. Yep, cool.
The couch to finish off this miniature. I'm just kind of adding a bunch of little pus spoils and other yummy. What? I'm adding more pus spoils and stuff to make it a bit more gross. Pull this card, because I'm pretty sure that's what they are. They're lumps of something. But anyway, so something that I have since learned is that it is a lot harder to find really specific miniature. Oh, I just dropped it. It's a lot harder to find a very specific thing. For example, the crab claw. I really wanted to, find a toy crab and then lob off one of its claws and, Bob's your uncle. But I probably couldn't find one, so now I had to sculpt one, and it's a bit rough. But I'm very glad that I, was forced to sculpt it, because I feel like I've learned. And I think that is important. Solutions give you unlikely skills you didn't think you would have. And I think that is something I need to embrace more of in my hobby. And I really love this hobby so much. Because, I was very scared, if I'm being honest, to get into this and the whole YouTube thing. But everyone's been extremely welcoming, very kind, in comments and everything. And I couldn't be happier, to be honest. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just felt like I had to say something. So yeah, I don't know. I think in probably the next video that I make, I'm going to try and get better at sculpting, because I'm very inspired at the minute to sculpt more weird, wonderful, disgusting things. So yeah, if that's something you're into, watching me fumble through this hobby and make mistakes and process and kind of like create a journal. That's kind of what these videos are really for me. It's like a progress diary of my hobby. Yeah, because I'm relatively new to the space. And if you want to follow along and watch me inevitably make mistakes and learn, and if you want to learn something along the way, maybe just consider subscribing, because it really means a lot, even though it's just a number. But knowing that people, are enjoying watching me make mistakes makes me want to make more mistakes, So, yeah. Nothing else to by the way. Just anyway, I am very happy with how this has turned out. Can't really see too well. I'm gonna add some tissue paste, and then I'll wait till the morning and I'll prime it and start painting. So let's do that now.
Also, I had too much fun painting. I forgot to record anything. So anyway, now you're going to the finished model, all painted and done. So hope you like it. Okay.